Hi guys, welcome to the video, and today we're looking at electrical resistance. The best way to understand electrical resistance are in any conductor we have these free moving electrons or delocalized electrons. As these electrons are moving through a conductor, they are resisted by these metal ions. Now in any conductor these metal ions will be vibrating. And the more these metal ions vibrate, the more they're resisting these electrons. The more that the electrons are resisted, we say that it has a bigger resistance. We can define resistance using the following equation, where R stands for resistance, and we measure resistance in a unit called ohm. V stands for potential difference, and you should remember from previous videos we measure potential difference in a unit called volts. The I stands for current, and we measure current in amps. So you could be asked a question in the exam where you have to use this equation. Again, you guys should be able to rearrange this equation into our formula triangle. And rearranging this equation would put potential difference at the top, would put current at the bottom with resistance. So let's give an example, guys. You could be asked a question like so in your exam, where it says the potential difference across a resistor is 12 volts. The current flowing through the resistor is 4 amps. Calculate resistance. So I would use my triangle. I'd cover up resistance because that's what the question is asking me to calculate. And that means it's just potential difference divided by current. Now I've got my equation sorted and which way I'm going to use it, I can start to plug the numbers in. Well, potential difference is 12 because it's 12 volts, and that's what we measure potential difference in. So it's 12 divided by 4, because 4 amps is a unit we measure current in. Now if I do this in my calculator, 12 divided by 4, it will give you a reading of 3. Now because the questions asked us to calculate resistance, the unit for resistance is 3 ohms. You should be able to use this equation to calculate any quantity. Head over to the website where there are plenty of examples for you to practice using this equation. Well, you could also be given in your exam, guys, a graph that looks like this, where current is on the y-axis and potential difference is on the x-axis. And we can see here that the line goes straight through the origin. In other words, this graph is directly proportional. So if I doubled the potential difference, I would also double the current. A scientist called George Ohm came up with something called Ohm's Law. And what Ohm's Law says is that for any resistor where the temperature is constant, current and potential difference will be directly proportional. Because this resistor follows Ohm's law, we would call it an ohmic conductor. In future videos you'll see some components that don't follow Ohm's law, which means they're non-ohmic conductors. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in. Stay in touch for another video.